Hello everyone, I'm extracheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak 2 part 85. In the previous video well, a lot actually happened because we kicked off Brigard's chapter thing, kinda, where Celis wants to murder us, and then Leon's our best friend now, who's fallen madly in love with Van, but he won't admit it probably. And we gotta beat up Celis, who's lost her damn mind, and Ashlad, who I'm pretty sure is just a professional hater. I did set you up kind of, well, I didn't open any of your slots. Let's not get fucking crazy. I mean, we don't care about you that much. Honestly, I probably should have taken the time to set up somebody else besides you two. That's something that occurred to me, and then I said I don't want to do it, so Elaine and Judith get to remain in the party for, I don't know, I guess until the end of time?
You made it, Arkwright. And you brought your sympathizers along.
I mean, we call them friends, but I guess you wouldn't know anything about that.
Being fired up for battle never looks so literal.
Now there's a sign of a worthwhile fight.
So she intends to go all out from the start. Not that we weren't expecting as much.
Yeah, but something still feels off.
I'd say a lot of things feel off, Van, but that's just me.
Yep. Even I can tell that much. This is more power than I can bust out on the regular.
Self-report.
Celis, you've regained yourself?
In spite of the rewrite?
She's noticed her conflicting perceptions in a different way than the Vice Captain.
I think the Vice Captain just wants to kill Van.
What a relief. Or maybe it's too early to celebrate. I don't think she plans to back down at all. But how come?
Well, you know, we're pot committed, may as well. I feel like this is even dumber than if she just fought us.
'Cause that's just how deep the rewrite goes.
Yeah, sure, so she hasn't really broke out of it then.
Yeah. It's like I'm seeing two totally different versions of things layered on top of each other. But the cold hard fact that I can't leave Arkwright alive is still right there with him. Whatever's messing around with my mind doesn't change that.
So as long as her perception is rewritten, she won't stop.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Her ideology prevents it as a matter of principle.
Makes sense. What about you,
Does
Vice
it?
Captain?
Does it make sense?
Still plan on sticking to your guns?
The duties of an Iscariot monk are immutable, no matter the circumstances.
What kind of centrist-ass bullshit is this, man? It's like you read two news stories, one says, hey, this person's guilty, the other one says they're innocent, and you're like, well, let's just meet in the middle and kill him anyway. Like, what the fuck?
We carry them through, then behold the outcome. This is merely one instance of many.
Really go with a salt pail, striking these two down right about now.
Ugh, this guy's like a broken record.
But you know, this isn't too raw a deal.
I mean, it feels pretty raw for Van.
The corrosion's gathering right here. That makes things easier. You think you're in the right? Then you should have no problem outshining us at our best.
That's not how the law works, by the way.
The hell? Did they just get even stronger?
Without a doubt. The corrosion is further intensifying.
Fucking witch trial ass shit. Oh, well, I mean, if you're truly innocent, you should be able to beat up God's strongest warrior. Or, well, let's be honest, like her 12th strongest warrior.
Oh no! They're drawing out power to such a reckless degree that it's burning through their vital force.
Or like 11. I mean, I think she clears Leon, because, well, look at him.
We cannot allow that to continue.
If overcoming this is the only way to restore you,
But every other Grossritter we know definitely clears
then
these
I
two
will
nerds.
bring all I have to bear, Celis.
Same here. Let's show them we mean business.
Thought you'd never ask. Finally, I get a chance to let my hair down.
We won't hold anything back.
She's gonna think she's gonna see the light of combat.
End of the line, you damn heretics!
But like, we're not heretic, and you know we're not. Whatever. Get fucking... Get flicked. Okay, and what do I even... What are you even supposed to do? I think you literally just here to buff Judith.
Goddess.
Holy
And
Testament,
cast Celis.
protect us.
You can't best me.
I mean, I think that's a pretty heretical act. You're over here casting shields?
Zypha activate.
Hope you're ready to die.
You'll be sorry.
Oh, get absorbed on? That's so embarrassing for you? Wait, are you actually... Wait. I mean, it said he was... Oh, maybe it's her. She's weak to... Oh, Mariah. I thought she'd be weak to water. You know, Pokemon rules and all that, but I guess not.
Going all in.
Zypha activate. I'll aid you.
Here goes. Ha! Here goes.
Van, your turn.
Dice you up.
Forget it. Zypha activate.
Oh, light. Strike these demons. Got your number.
Cap.
Oh, I don't have enough SGs. Yeah, we've cast this at least once.
Forget it.
I would have liked to have followed up, but Van's cringe and doesn't have any SGs.
Become the maw of hellfire that consumes the darkness. Biyama, Midgard!
I'll remember this.
I forgot you knew Aura Breath.
I would exercise caution.
Huh? Zypha activate.
Goddess.
Thanks, pal.
Forget it. Zypha activate.
You're done for.
My counter?
Cap.
Do it.
Chance.
Van, your turn.
You're not. Chance.
One. Do we want to do damn? Or we just want to kill this guy first?
Let us fight to the end. Feel my power.
I mean, it's not gonna kill him, obviously, but
I'll cut you down to size.
I guess we'll just try and equal them out.
Azure.
Take a sip of the sauce.
Ray.
I did do
Get
pretty
it.
good there.
Take this! Grand Serpent!
Got your number.
You'll be sorry. Huh?
Meet your end. Repent.
He's got the big bopper.
Got your number.
I'll remember this.
Actually, fucking so cringe. That you had that big of a bopper and you did that little damage. Like, what's this dude been leveling? Just pure vit?
Take him out. Huh?
I don't really know what to do with you.
Goddess.
This will help.
Thanks, pal.
Cap.
Do it.
You just don't know when to quit.
You're persistent.
It's go time.
We can maybe kill.
I hope you're ready.
Now for the climax.
That are gonna live like 1 HP,
Whoa.
which is
We'll win.
that did not do as much as I thought it would. I thought that'd do closer to 10k.
Forget it.
Like I thought that's how much she would do.
Searing seal.
Got your number. Bring it on.
Man, imagine casting an S-Craft and only doing like 60% of Van's HP. Oh no, that's so embarrassing for you.
Van, your turn.
Back in my day, that would have never happened.
Stop.
Damn it.
Only way you were living through an S-craft is with the fucking auto-res, or how is this fucker still alive? An auto-res, or you had to pray Elliot
Keep it going.
wanted you to live.
Impressive. Nice. Moving on up.
Diligence yields results.
What'd you expect? I'll get stronger.
Now, it is pretty embarrassing that she died before Ashlod. Like, I mean, come on, girly.
See? We can take the heat, no problem.
Just one last little push.
Yeah. Not much longer now.
The corrosion!
This could be trouble. They're trying to draw out more power.
I forgot we had Rin in the party. That makes this even more ridiculous. That they're not just getting shit stomped.
Gotcha, punk. Took me long enough. Now quit sneaking peeks and piss off!
She managed to strike me through the corrosion.
I don't
I
even know
should
how that
expect
fucking works.
The folly is mine for underestimating a stigma bearer.
I don't even know what I was doing.
So be it. Thankfully, she failed to grasp our location.
You think,
A pity losing such a
he uses
capable
his
pawn. But what's done is done.
scrying and all it
I'll
shows is a
take
black
this lesson to
screen?
heart for the next occasion.
Because, you know, he's blindfolded.
The person on the other end.
It's the Garden Master. No two ways about it.
So he really was the one behind this. And everything with Ashen, too.
Yep.
Yes, exactly as we had suspected.
What did you...
So what you just accomplished was beyond all expectations.
That was not something that was up for debate. You think Ashen just stole a Genesis? She just, like, fucking happened to find, like, the Garden Master was just walking along and it fell out his pocket, and then Ashen came in behind her, or behind him, and was like, ooh, pretty clock. Obviously, the Garden Master had something to do with Ashen.
Couldn't have done it outside my boundary. That, plus the corrosion, gave me the perfect combo to stick it to him.
But, like, what did you do? Okay, he can't see us fight anymore? Whoop-de fucking do? You could have just not fought in the first place. And then there wouldn't be anything to see.
Huh? Hold on.
Is this what you were aiming for all along?
That shit doesn't...
I knew I sensed something peculiar. Though gambling with your life in the literal sense of the phrase is a bit much. Even...
Shows how much you know. I don't go halfway on anyone who tries to start shit with me. Speaking of which, we're not done here yet. I jammed the corrosion into that point. Now we just gotta stamp it out.
I see. That just might do it.
But, like, could we just beat her up? Like, that seemed to work in the other two scenarios.
Do what? Give it to us straight already.
Thanks, Aaron. Plus 10 points.
I imagine it will also eradicate the rest of the corrosion. And this phase space along with it.
Back me up, Leon. One go is all we need.
But, like, if she's not corroded, what's the corrosion, like...
With pleasure!
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Roar rampant and become a helix to eradicate this evil!
You think they practice that? Oh my god. Leon. After breakfast, we gotta go practice our lines. I mean, a little silly at the end there. But, I mean, it's definitely way better than the other two, the Ashen and Maxim thing. I would hesitate to call it good, but definitely way better. It did have some good moments, like the part where it's just Van and Leon on the run. That's nice. Even if I do have some, like, slight confusion on the actual idea that Van went demon and attacked Brigard and that he got injured or something. Because that just doesn't seem to fully jive with the way it was presented previously, where, I mean, Van knew about it, but the idea that it could, like, manifest seemed like that was something new.
You managed to release your stigmas under such strenuous conditions. I'm impressed.
Little too hardcore for my tastes.
I thought it made for a pretty good show.
This mean you're finally back to normal, or what?
More or less.
And it also feels like, you know, if Van had lost control in the past, like he would have more of an aversion to using the Grendel, or, you know, just tapping into that power at all, which he doesn't really show an aversion to, I mean, until this game, really. But I think that's not even necessarily like him not wanting to use it, it's just you don't use the Grendel as much, because reasons.
So, listen. I screwed shit up royally for just about all of us.
I mean, I kind of get why, because you wouldn't want to just, like, rehash the Reen shit again. But, I mean, Van going demon mode and attacking his master and almost killing him would be a better reason to not want to use the power than Reen's, like, I attacked a bear or something. Which, the only reason I'm critical of that is just because, like, they repeat the same storyline with Reen not wanting to use his power like 4 times. Like, after every game ends with him being like, I'm okay using it, and then at the start of the next game he's like, actually, psych!
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
I think you need to, like...
Genuine remorse from Celis or Tessia? The corrosion must still be among us.
Think he put the sauce in Among Us there on purpose? Because he definitely said it a certain sort of way. Can I?
Genuine remorse from Celis or Tessia? The corrosion must still be among us.
That is 100%. He's putting some sauce in that shit.
Genuine remorse from Celis or Tessia? The corrosion must still be among us.
Now you got jokes, huh? How about I leave you in stitches?
I guess that proves it.
Indeed. They've returned to their usual rapport.
They better have, after all the trouble this took.
So once again, so the plan was she's corroded. She knows she's corroded. She has full control of her faculties. So she pretend to fight Van so that she can attack some invisible eye or something, which lets them attack the like I don't know. It just didn't really. They just kind of like made up some rules. It feels like.
But at least now we can call this case closed.
Boy, am I glad that came off roses.
I feel like maybe the way you could have done that is have it be that she's of the right mind, but like she just can't control her body. So it's like, you know, she's fighting you, but kind of like rooting for you at the same time. Like, it would be kind of interesting, like, actually having her, like, coach Van and Leon into, like, finding an opening to defeat her or something. Like, the idea of, you know, her mind is free, but her body isn't. And that's how they destroy the corrosion. As opposed to, like, we hit a random thing in the ether. But then at the
Lena,
same time, I'm
Dottie,
also like,
sorry we dragged you into this.
with the whole squad, Celis shouldn't stand a fucking chance. Like, realistically, I think Leon and Van alone would be able to take her, much less with everyone else.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking things out.
But I could buy it, like, if it was just Leon and Van who had to fight Celis, and so then you could kind of bring in that idea of, you know, her trying to help them beat herself, which could be kind of neat.
You deserve an apology from me, too. The responsibility is all mine.
Don't get all stiff on us, Celis. Let bygones be bygones. It's enough that you and Ashlad have your heads screwed on straight again.
Come on, tell me Ashlad's not corrupted. Please tell me he's just a professional hater.
Twisting people's minds with these despicable rewrites, forcing them against their wills. It doesn't get less classy than that. We're just happy we could help put a stop to it. Right, Nina?
Yes. Seeing all of this in person has been a little overwhelming. But the fact that all of you came back safely more than makes up for it.
I must extend my own apologies for placing the uninvolved at risk. Now that this crimson corrosion has dissipated, there is no longer cause for us to stand opposed.
And now you're gonna, like, hunt yourself down, right? Because you cause so much danger to civilians?
Mother Celis, I urge you to begin exercising more caution in your capacity as part of the Gralstritter.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, but, like, seriously, alright, let's bring this to its logical conclusion. If we gotta kill Van, even though it's no fault of his own, he's just, like, innately corrupted. You know, he shouldn't have been born with that fucking... Well, he wasn't, like, born with the demon in him, but you know what I mean. He shouldn't have been kidnapped and had them put a demon into him. He was asking for it. Then that means Ashlad, by letting himself be corrupted, is just as guilty, and if he had any honor whatsoever, he'd be fucking bonking himself in the head right now.
Like you're one to talk. But fine. Message received. Can't act like I wasn't corrosion patient 0 this time around.
But how are we blaming... I mean, like, I don't really think either both of them are at fault or neither of them are at fault. And honestly, I blame Ashley a little bit more because at least Celis was like, yeah, I'm being stupid.
Sorry for making that your guys' problem. I'll pay you back one of these days.
I'm still not entirely, because I mean, I still don't think Ashley was corrupted.
Then we shall take our leave.
I think he's either just a dumbass or he just really wants to kill Van. Yeah,
They'd
I
raise
know.
more of a fuss before slinking away.
It did seem like he'd been aware of the rewrite from the start.
Okay, so they are going with that he's just a professional hater.
And when all is said and done, he cooperated in doing away with the corrosion. But that aside, it may be that he's come up with another objective.
Garden Master, perhaps. Or the Crimson Corrosion itself, even.
Yes. This incident cleared up quite a few things.
Did it?
By modifying memories and relationships, he can mold people into pawns for him to play however he wants. And to top it off, he even took our senses of justice and duty and used them against us. He's a rotten little shitbag. But the bigger issue is that this is only a stepping stone for him.
What? Have you some idea of what he's planning?
It's not like I got him all figured out or anything. But today's mess was probably an experiment to see how far he could push the envelope with this.
Well, well. Can't say I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't need to be clairvoyant. Chizuna, you're not special.
Genesis was the source of it all again.
Who could have seen that coming? The Genesis being the source of all our problems?
Just like it was with Ashen. But what would there be to experiment?
Well, I mean, that one actually seems pretty obvious. Like, can I control a Gralstritter? That seems like a fairly... I mean, that makes way more sense than let's mind control Ashen.
And the way that power felt, my guess is that he doesn't have full control over that thing. Scratch that. It's more like this is the best he can do with the 8th Genesis as his go-between.
Maybe if he hadn't let the first one just kind of get away, if he had used his infinite magical MacGuffins to stop the gang when they were all fucking gassed.
The 8th Genesis. It must have been part of yesterday's incident, too.
Well, we also have the Crimson Grendel's involvement to consider. Our current focus is this experiment.
Which involves using the other Genesees as a conduit to corrode and rewrite his target's memories. He's probably holed up someplace to watch it all go down.
Can't even begin to guess where. But it's gotta be in the city. Either that, or it's not too far away.
Maybe he's in some sort of garden.
Unless someone puts the kibosh on him, we're just gonna get more and more repeats of today.
Well, I mean, he can only do it so many times, he keeps giving away damn Genesis. Genesees.
That would be less than ideal.
But as alarming as it may be, we don't currently have any means of addressing the issue.
Yeah, we do. We only gotta do this like 4 more times. Or really just 3, because presumably, you know, he'll keep the 8th Genesis, and then we'll show up with all 7 of ours, and then he'll be like, stupid dummy, I'm just gonna steal them all again. They're gonna be like, no! And then we'll get a bad end, and we'll have to go back in time, and...
Might as well be hopping from frying pan to frying pan.
Well, look on the bright side. 1 Genesis recovered is 1 problem solved.
You think you're real cute, don't you?
We've learned a bit about the enemy as well. Starting tomorrow, you should begin taking measures against whatever they might pull. With my assistance, of course. I couldn't bear to let you tackle this alone.
That would be wonderful, Ren. Thank you.
You gonna stop us from getting assassinated? Is that it? Is that we need Rin?
We owe you big time. So if you ever need extra muscle, just let us know.
Yes. This is a matter we can ill afford to overlook. We've also Master Beauregard's words to consider. So please, don't hesitate to get in touch, should the need arise.
Sure thing. We'll keep you in mind.
And so the heretic hunt came to a close. Celis and Leon volunteered to remain at the cathedral and deal with the aftermath. After apologizing to the clergy and churchgoers involved, Van and his group returned to the office. Ultimately, it was clear the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. As if that wasn't clear already. After enlisting Kincaid's assistance, the team gathered to draft out a counterplan. The hell? That wasn't in order. See the costume for Ren. Nah, dog. Nah, man. I don't need all that. $5 mirror. I mean, yeah. I mean, we accept that.
Truly, well done.
Can't complain with that.
He's the greatest who's ever done it once again.
This was inevitable.
I mean, she's gonna be fucking jacked. She is fast AF girl. I had a moderate grasp of the situation before now, but the finer details paint a more dire picture than I had envisioned. Also, I'm here now. Who'd have thought the granddaughter for the Liu family's elder and dominion we made into pawns? Yep. Yep. It's just been one thing after another these last 2 days. We can't let him keep doing this. So which branch is going to be the canon one? Or is it like both branches happen at the same time? I mean, I guess it's the way it has to work, right? Because in theory, we also somehow did all the Maximum stuff on the same day, but also did... You know, it's like the 2 timelines have to converge so that both days happened at the same time. Agreed. We have to put a stop to the Garden Master's plans at all costs. And we will. It won't go down without a fight. Bet he's cooking up another batch of corrosion this very second. That's a safe assumption, yes. Just all the more reason to find him, and do that we'll need more information. If only somebody in our party was a clairvoyant and could see that we're about to get attacked. If only somebody wasn't a fucking fraud. I said this earlier, why don't we put the squeeze in some of the shadier contacts? Maybe we have an idea where he's holed up, or better yet, maybe we'll grace him with his presence to stop us from sniffing around. The CID will be conducting its own investigation into the matter as well. Naturally, I'll pass along anything we learn. Thanks, Rin, you're a real one. You can also prod the Jaegers in the Blacklight District ranch to fish out some leads on the net. Yeah, okay, so... this all seems to be the same. Gotta take action here. We can deal with any issues as they come up. Brainstormed. Call it a night. Oh yeah, because it was actually the morning of that we get attacked, not that same night. Because they were complaining about, oh, we had to stay out late. It all seems to be the same. We go in visual novel mode. Where's my skip text feature? Or skip unread text?
But I let...
You'll survive.
Well, I can't...
We woke up...
I'm not sure. The group that left last night hasn't come back yet. You'd think they would let us know if they were running late.
Yeah, I doubt that divine slacker would...
In any event, I was able to find some information that may give us a few pointers. There were reports of...
I heard about the latter. Supposedly, there's a small-scale corrosion experiment taking place. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any talk about the Crimson Grendel.
Come to think of it, that other Grendel hasn't made any appearances lately.
Same goes for the fairy.
And I say we go out and get... Let's be on the lookout for bullshit.
Right, I get what you mean.
Is it Shizuna calling to let us know we're gonna get attacked? No? Okay.
Never thought I'd get a call from you so early. Everything alright?
Seeming mighty cloudy there, brother.
No time to explain! Get out of the office now! Huh?
Get down!
We're under attack?
Keep your heads down!
No, it's just those hooligans. You know how they do.
Look out!
This can't be!
What's happening?
Oh, do you have no idea how much I'm gonna have to raise rent after
Is
this?
everyone alright?
Victor!
I don't have terrorism
We're
insurance.
fine, but what about you?
We're up against pros here, but they're after us, not them. Elaine, Renee, Ren! Take care of those three.
Understood.
Leave it to us.
Now get going!
It's Act 3, Route D, Severed Bonds. Okay. But, like, when do I get to go to the debate? I can't believe all that happened. When I find the person responsible, gonna make them regret ever being born. I hope Elaine and the rest will be okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. The only thing that came under fire was our office. Mama was unscathed. The scale of the attack makes you think we're being targeted by a military company. They really only like to pick on people their own size. Our office is small for that compared to that. Well, we haven't heard from Fairy at all, right? Do you think... They better not have messed with her. We need to meet up with the others and find a place we can lay low as soon as possible. Can't do that until I shake these assholes off my tail. Also, what about Rosette? Are we concerned for Rosette? Oh, okay. Land carriers, they want to attack us? Buckle up, I'm about to punch it. It's going speeds never before seen. 30, 40 slag an hour. Whatever. They used their knowledge of the city and its back roads to their advantage and avoided the land carriers, which seemed to appear every which way. After a lengthy chase, they finally shook their pursuers and entered a tunnel in the outskirts of the capital. You know they wanted to do a car chase minigame, man. You know they wanted to. They wanted to do it. You know, like the one in fucking Final Fantasy VII. Something like that shit. I've never been through this tunnel before. Actually, I don't think I even knew this place even existed before now. You okay, Van? Yeah, I'm fine. Just wonder why traffic's so light. Orbital waves aren't very strong here. We should get out of this tunnel quick so we can contact the others. They're not very good at shooting. Okay, at least the laser beam hit us.
Is everyone alright?
Oh no. God's cringiest soldier.
These shitheads were lying in wait.
Guess we didn't shake them after all. They led us right into a trap. Now my girl's totaled. And I am not happy! Hope you've got a lot of cash, because I'm gonna be sending the repair bill your way!
Oh, no, instead of Kasum killing us, or whatever's about to happen, the bad end should be Kasum destroys Van's truck, the only thing Van truly actually loves in the world, and he goes full Demon Lord, kills everyone, and then Anya's just so shocked that, you know, it sends you back in time.
Kasum Al-Fayed!
Not him.
Great. Just freaking fantastic. Please tell me we don't have to fight this guy and his cronies.
They've succumbed to the corrosion.
I apologize for the attack on the car. I understand that you have an unusually strong attachment to it. Unfortunately, I had little choice in the matter. Arkride Solutions. You are the last of Armada's remaining collaborators.
Yep. Fucking caught. You got us.
That, however, will soon change. You have been labeled a SS+ threat by our main AI,
good.
and thus, you must be exterminated. Prepare yourselves.
That's one sick joke, you know that? You think we worked with those shitty-ass pieces of trash?
I don't know what's worse, killing somebody because, you know, it's what you think God wants you to do, or killing somebody because the fucking AI says you should. I don't know, man. Probably the AI is cringier, because at least, like, the religion shit, that's been around for a long time. So, you know, it's got more, like, cultural weight to it. When the chatbot tells you to murder somebody and you go do it, that's sad.
Even someone as powerful as him can fall prey to the corrosion. Today might be just as bad as yesterday. No, it may be even worse.
It's okay, Catcher. You can turn into an angel and destroy the whole island, right?
Damn it. Well, we ain't gonna give up without a fight. Be on the lookout for any openings or chinks in their defenses. We can win this, guys!
Hey, Van, shouldn't you be turned into the Grendel? Or at least attempting to?
Right.
No? Okay. Oh, this is cringe as hell, because...
Threat level SS+.
My squad's bro. At least Anya... Well...
Eradication of Arkride Solutions.
She's somewhat... I think she lost... Actually, I don't think we unequipped anything on Anya's. Maybe, like, in Action 3? But it's okay. Van can solo, probably.
Make it count!
Over here! All for you!
Fire! A chance!
Now, Katra and Aaron, unfortunately, have approximately 0 damage between them, which is a slight issue, but...
Freeze!
Do we have anyone... Yeah, we have no one in our backup.
Oh, luminous flame, burn from within!
Fire! Our chance!
I mean, you weren't even looking at us, man. I mean, you can't be surprised that you missed.
Let's party!
Is that hitting Van? I can't tell. Yes.
Initializing drive.
Here goes! Fire!
Feel.
Fire!
I'll cover you.
Here goes. Not getting away. Blast off! Here goes.
Now, I thought Anya's was gonna cast, but apparently old Costume, he's too fast. I don't know, does this do more damage? I'd probably rather just kill the ads. Or at least get... Okay, that did not do as much as I was hoping.
Barbados, rage!
Time to activate.
Why can you not ult? Oh, there it goes.
I will fight with all my strength.
I was thinking it would auto do it if you like selected it. What do I want to do? I want to do yeah, this.
Get ready.
Fire! Here goes!
Actually embarrassing.
I can't continue.
Now, he gone!
I'll take you on. Activate. Let me heal you.
Thanks, pal.
I'm going.
I mean, the problem is we got no fucking damage. So we'll be here for a while, but
Initializing drive.
Chance. Chance.
Think fast. Take this.
Stay strong.
I'll
take that.
I'm on.
but I mean, presumably we either just have to like last a while or get him to like half. Okay, he is kind of like beating his ass.
Yes, I've got you.
You'll be sorry for that. Cypher, activate.
I will fight with all my strength.
No, you don't.
There.
Didn't Catra start casting Athelis like 45 hours ago?
No, you don't.
Okay, I thought he was still casting. It just didn't heal Aaron for shit, I guess.
All you on yes.
You don't know LaForte, because of course you don't.
No, you don't. Activate and drive. Ha! No, you don't.
Take that. You'll be sorry for that.
Make it count, Darren.
Some of this.
Chance.
I mean, it's definitely, we're not winning any awards for most damage ever committed.
Keep moving.
Go, Catra. Go, Catra.
Initializing drive.
All set.
I'm on.
Got your number.
Buster Lancer limiter removed.
I'll take you on.
Yeah, okay, whatever, nerd. Well, I don't want you to be too close if I don't have to.
Activate and drive. Ha!
Thanks.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I mean, it is maybe the first cutscene loss that I'm like,
really is too bad.
Somewhat okay
Your
with.
eyes were clouded, and thus you chose a doomed course. Restrain the other members.
No, we definitely would have beat his ass if we
and put an end to Van Arkwright's life.
But I mean, of the bad ends, that's honestly maybe the best one. I mean, next to like Catra turns into an alien, an angel, and blows up the island. Because, you know, this one, fucking whatever. Van could have taken her, probably. Van definitely should have used the Grendel. Like, them not even like pretending to do it was kind of stupid. I'll give them that. These two or whatever. Like, I'm trying to think ones where we die. Celis kills Van. Yeah, that'd be happening, man. I should. That one's one of the worst. But, like, the idea that Qasim could kill Van when he only has Aaron, Anyas, and Catra, yeah, I can mostly buy that. Even though Qasim's a huge fucking fraud, in theory, I could accept that. And I do also kind of like that it was like a real fight first.
You are the last of Almada's remaining collaborators.
Even if Qasim, once he started getting his ass beat, was like, time out, oh, fucking cutscene immunity.
That, however, will soon change. You have been labeled a SS+ threat by our main AI, and thus, you must be exterminated. Prepare yourselves.
The hell? Shit, we're back here. Is there any way we can win this?
If memory serves, we did already try to go all out against him.
How about we do it this time? Catra, turn into an angel, and Van actually use your powers. And then I feel like they should win. Or at least be even.
Are we screwed? It really is too bad. Your eyes were clouded.
Only
Thus,
had some sort of
a doomed course.
Unclouded eye. Unfortunately, only Van's nose is unclouded.
No, we're not. We ain't gonna die down here. Even if we can't win against them, we can find a way out.
Right.
Okay.
Threat level SS+. Beginning the eradication of Arkwright Solutions.
SS+? Do I really have to do this again?
Here goes! Go, Catra!
No, you don't!
Yep. Yep.
Burn from within!
Just me, I'm the Qasim.
I'll take you on! Ha!
Here.
I'll cover you!
Ha!
Thanks. Here goes!
Keep moving, Van!
Not. Here goes!
I mean, I just need to drop Qasim's HP. Probably, but it's probably worth trying to chip these guys down.
I can't continue.
My evasion?
What a way to go.
My evasion?
No! Yes, I've got
That's far enough!
My guardians? My evasion?
Initializing drive.
No, the other one. I don't actually know what he's casting on. I think it's Van, but it may have been Aaron.
Stay strong!
Thanks, pal. All set. Armor.
Let me heal you!
My move now. Raging wind is your full power.
Don't screw with me!
Help, I'm stuck. What the fuck ever, man?
Now, be gone! Got your number.
A chance!
Well, actually, I don't think you have any accuracy. For some reason, I was thinking your S boost gave you accuracy, but it does not. I'm like 85% sure.
My move now.
Okay, you can miss. We just got unbelievably unlucky there.
Keep moving, Van!
Because Van has like 90% of it.
Now, be gone!
What a way to go.
That's
When he's
far enough.
boosted, I'm pretty sure.
Initialize.
Or maybe he has a different S boost now. I don't actually remember, but
Ha! Let me heal you! No, you don't!
You'll be sorry for that.
Sucker!
Keep
it's
moving,
like Van, don't you have? Oh no, you have a different one now. Yeah. Because it's the other one where you have like infinite evasion.
Here goes.
But I do need your dumbass to stop dying.
Initializing
Because
drop.
you just need to live long enough to get your CP. Is like literally all you need to do.
Activating drop.
Got your number. Stay strong. All set. Got your number.
What a way to go.
Aaron,
Bring it
buddy.
on. There. Raging.
Our chance. Go, Ketra.
It is now possible to retreat. Okay. I wish I got some XP for the other guys.
We've got an opening. Follow me.
Right.
We're taking a rain check on the ass kicking.
Let's get out of here.
You don't know that spell.
So they
I
found a
guess.
hole in our formation.
Did they? You're just standing there. Which, I mean, I guess it does make sense to take advantage of the fact that Costume can't walk.
Fairy, no!
What are you doing? Why would you attack us?
What kind of question is that? You conspired with Almada and committed atrocious acts against humanity. That's why.
Yep.
You will pay for what you did to the people of Cray. In blood!
This isn't happening. Those sick bastards! They made her forget all about us!
They went too far this time. Damn it all!
A flawless strategy.
They should just like mind control
I
Van
expected
then.
no less from the sister of Mr. Al-Fayed. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last.
Like, shouldn't they just mind control Van? Wouldn't that be the easiest thing to do? Which, I mean, maybe they already did. Maybe that's the Crimson Grendels Van from another timeline or some bullshit. Now, I don't know how they would be able to get him without a genesis of their own, which they didn't have, but...
I, and the Marduk soldiers who are accompanying me, can assist you in cleaning up this riffraff.
No, not you two!
You can't be serious. Why? Why the hell are you over on that side? Reset!
How does he say it like, you know,
should
it's like we
very
didn't
well
know who it
the
was.
answer to that without my spelling it
Like it's
out.
like a reveal.
My employer has formed an alliance with the warriors of Kruga for the express purpose of terminating Arkwright Solutions. And, as the service concierge formally assigned to you, I, Reset Twinings, have come to assist in that endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
It is truly unfortunate that my 3-year contract with you has to end in such a manner.
No! They even got Reset!
I had a bad feeling about this from the start. Shouldn't have let them go.
Now say your last prayers to the goddess. Then you'll be on your way to hell!
You stand against
Okay.
the Marduk Company's famed
Evil
Al-Fayed
Fairy,
unit, as well
it's
as the
kinda
Zero
cool.
Squad, the Central East's most powerful Kruga battalion.
I'm
The
kinda
chance
digging
of
Evil
escape
Fairy.
is non-existent.
If you surrender at once, I promise you a swift
Like more realistic rendition of Child Soldier.
What do we do?
There's gotta be a way out of this.
I won't let that happen.
What?
Well, well.
I didn't recognize
It
the
is an
voice, but I
obby.
assumed it was the dad.
And he brought with him a few new toys.
Erida, Kasum, you need to wake up now.
God, there's a reason I kicked you two out of the tribe. Nothing but failures come from these loins.
It's Farida's pups.
And he isn't the only one.
The Divine Blade of Silver. How unexpected.
Sorry to cut in on your fun, but I thought I'd take a little piece of the action for myself.
I mean, you guys could have shown up a little bit sooner.
Are you all okay?
Elaine! Ren! You came to rescue us!
Wait, what are Fairy and Rosette? It got to them, didn't it?
Unfortunately, yeah. Thanks for the save, by the way. How'd you find us?
You can thank Mirabelle for that. She gave us your location.
And she loaned us those archaisms.
Guys, less talking, more running.
I mean, you can't.
I thought I had her.
Phantom Thief Grimcat. And Mirabelle. Why are you interfering with our mission?
I've already told you why. Guys, we really gotta pull back, and fast.
What the chatbot says is eternal. We would never go against the chatbot. It's the only person who truly loves me.
I sent the escape route to your devices. Use it to
It tells me whatever I want it to say. It always agrees with me.
Yeah, let's split.
And just when I was getting pumped up. But there's always next time.
They disappeared.
Like,
Was
couldn't
that some kind of
Shizuna
new
just kick
shard
all their
skill?
asses?
Yes. We just witnessed Mirabelle's shard smoke. It also has a jamming function. Tracking them will prove arduous.
That's unfortunate. We will have to add them to the target parameters then.
Yes.
Well then, Abi. I suppose I can't convince you to stand down.
Why are you doing this? Rooting out evil is supposed to be the duty of all warriors.
Well, no, I think it's killing people for money is mainly what you guys do. No offense.
So why would you side with those murderers?
Awesome. Farida, my children, my flesh and blood, you have lost your way. Not only that, but you lead others down the wrong path. A true warrior would never do such a thing. In the name of Arusha, it is my duty as your father, as the vice chief of the Kruga, to set you straight.
Like, doesn't he get his ass beat? It doesn't Cosm just charge his laser? March 22nd, by the way.
This is the 11 o'clock news. Early this morning, an explosion occurred in the 8th District. According to the announcement made by the Edith Police Department, old appliances and faulty outlets were the most likely culprits.
Yep.
The police are continuing their investigation to determine whether this was an issue with the property management.
It's 2 days in a row I've scurried down here with a tail between my legs. I don't see any sign of our pursuers. We should be safe for now. Thanks to no small part to Mirabelle and the Vice Chief. Hope he's alright. I am kind of surprised they didn't, like, point out the whole, like, the thing I was talking about earlier where, you know, because previously with the timelines, it's been their distinct branches. But we never really had, like, two separate timelines merge where the same day happened at the same time somehow. Which is what had to have happened for both Rin and Kincaid to be there. You know? I mean, I guess they did, like, immediately get attacked, but, like, you know, it's just kind of weird that, that wasn't at least, like, mentioned. Because that's not really the way the time travel's worked up to this point. Hard to say, considering who he's, up against. Even a man of his valor is gonna have a hard time beating those odds. On a more positive note, you can rest easy knowing Montmont has been placed under the protection of the police and the CID. We did confirm, however, this morning's attack was indeed carried out by the warriors of Kruga. Figured as much. Guess that means Faye really has been corroded. That much is undeniable. Unfortunately, I never had even considered the possibility of it spreading to one of us. Rationally, I know that was Fairy, but I'm still having trouble accepting it. She was so cold and unwavering. And yet also still somehow more based than the twins. It was almost like the past 6 months we spent together never happened in her mind. Zed at least appeared to remember us, but her memory has clearly been altered. Yeah, she said she was formally assigned to us. You should call me the Phantom Thief Grimcat. Yeah, you act as though this was our first time meeting us. Just how much of our memories are still intact? Damn it, I don't think it's gonna get much worse after yesterday. It really hit us where it hurts. I'm mad at myself for not seeing through their plan, but what's done is done. Right now, we need to take control of the situation. Hey, Shizuna, didn't you leave with Faye and Rosette last night? Yeah, we went our separate ways after a while. I went in a different direction to meet up with the Marduk crew. Also, the fact that Qasim got mind controlled. Fucking big fraud alert. They seemed normal enough up to that point. Maybe the corrosion took root the next day? Because, you know, Shizuna obviously couldn't be corroded because, well, she would just not fall victim to it because my OC is so fucking cool. That's about when the Kruga and Marduk forces started gunning for us. They ambushed me earlier this morning, too. I only barely managed to shake them off from meeting up with Elaine, Rin, and Kincaid. That's when I saw the state of the office. It sounds like you both had things just as rough as us. Well, no, I mean, we fucking died. And things make it worse even still. I can't imagine Fairy or Rosette in the world's strongest... You know what, Katra? We're gonna give you some points for that. Because we're gonna assume that's you throwing shade at Shizuna, who's right fucking there. But you know what? You know, you lose some points for calling him that, but you gain some points for doing it in front of Shizuna. So... Not many, but you gain slightly more than you lose. There's a few situations worse than being hunted in a blood sport played by Marduk and the Kruga. Well, the Kruga ain't done shit. No offense. We best be on the move. They'll catch up to us if we dally too long. I know. Well, I'd like to know if Fairy's dad made it out okay. We'll have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. My silver lining is that they're going to be conscious about keeping collateral to an absolute minimum, being professionals and all. We can take advantage, but they're evil now, so maybe they won't. Maybe their idea of not killing civilians has been overridden. You don't know that. You can take advantage of that while we're up top. We'll carry out our plan of attack and get them back to their senses. Right, we can do this. Get this done then. The sooner this fist connects to the garden bastard's smug face, the happier I'll be. I won't be smirking after I break every last tooth in his mouth. For once, I share Aaron's sentiments. The question is, how will we go about this? Up until now, getting rid of the corrosion has required more than simply pointing out discrepancies in people's memories. Yeah, it requires us beating their ass. Which we can do, because we've already beat Qasim. The fraud? Technically, we beat him 3 times. Yeah, the art of persuasion didn't do much good on Asha and Celis. In both cases, we needed something that would shake them to their core. And that something needed to be big enough to make them lose their grip on their false reality. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. True, but it's not as though we have any other recourse. If we are to succeed, we'll need more information. I propose we split up from here. Divide and conquer is our safest and surest option in times such as these. Let's get to it, shall we? Thus, the team split into 2 groups. Let's go, 2 groups! The plan was to have Van, Anya's, Aaron, Rin, and Shizuna gather information around town. I mean, other than the one character, that's a pretty good squad, I suppose. While Elaine, Kincaid, Katra, and Judith focus on the seedier parts of the capital. You guys gonna let me, like, save and end this video? Okay, like, I know we're on the run and we're being hunted down by, the quote-unquote, the self-proclaimed world's strongest warrior. You guys wanna do a little VR? You think you got time for a little VR? So you think Fairy would meet us in the Martian Garden real quick? Okay, we're in the clear. Here's the plan. We'll blend in with the crowds and try and get in touch with either Vermati or Jack. Yep. This squad's definitely blending in. I mean, Anya's is like the only one who could maybe blend in. Sounds good. Sure, those 2 can help us. Only we could contact them with our ciphers. Fortunately, there's a strong chance Rosette can monitor our texts and calls. She likely has all of her associates marked. If we reach out to them, she may be able to trace it back to our location. Yeah, but aren't you like the world's greatest hacker? Couldn't you just fucking mask it or some shit? That concierge lady's a force you reckon with in the tech department. Pain in the ass is what she is. Why can't she just come to her senses already? Guess it's up to us to give her and the small fry a wake-up call. Yeah, and to do that, we're gonna need some info on him, so let's hop to it.
Oh, she looks like she's having a hard time.
Can't say I blame her.
I'll tuck it out, Aaron.
I mean, they got both Reset and Fairy for Adios' sake.
There's gonna be hell to pay for this. You can count on that.
Not currently. Okay. They respect. We still haven't solved the question of will Swin and Nadia join us in VR. I presume no, but you never know. Be pretty funny if they would. They're like, we're just sitting around waiting for the plot to happen. We may as well go and have a little garden sesh. But alright, this has kind of forced a reset of the party, so... Well... Don't really have too many other people to pick from, so... We will, I guess, set you guys up. So that we can actually do some damage. Because, I mean, Aaron, you at least have all your stuff filled out, just, you know, with... You've got, like, Act 1 equipment. No offense. Is this supposed to be your Holocore? Cast time magic damage? I thought you had the regen. No, the other one. You know, the one that gave you regen after acting? Well, EP regen after acting? Am I crazy? 9% HP. That's... Yeah, this one. No, there's another one that gives it. Oh, yeah. That's the only thing we changed, is we gave Leon your hollow core. That's what it was. I mean, I guess you can keep that. What would we give you in its place? So, I mean, this is 90 less the... So, you do more overall damage with whatever the one I just looked at. Once it's leveled. I don't know, man. Nothing's really jumping out at me. Because, I don't know. I feel like you never obeyed, man. Even when you have really high evasion. Thinking, we'll probably just keep you as is. But we'll set everyone up in between videos. I'm XQZ87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.